Welcome back to Big Up, where we review, take a look at, obsess over, love, current vinyl, mostly drum and bass, but happy to take a look at anything. And today, we're going to review Turbo, the compilation album on DJ Fracture, or just Fracture, Astrophonica label. This is one of the most unique LPs to come out in years. I would say that this is one of the most unique drum and bass LPs that's gotten even a little bit of mainstream significance in the last forever. Turbo is all drum bass speed, 165 to 172, but it's all stuff that was influenced heavily by 4/4, happy hardcore, rave, just rave 80s style tunes. It's featuring a lot of what I would call the Astrophonica normals, kind of the people who you're seeing on the more experimental left side of drum bass the last couple of years. We've got Fracture, we've got More Sounds, we've got Sam Binga, we've got Addison Groove, Hieroglyphics, Lewis James, who I'm actually not too familiar with, Philip D. Kick, who was the early name of Ohm Unit when he was doing early footwork stuff, Sam Binga with Fracture. So what do we think about the tunes here? Let's get started. Let's take a look at the vinyl, of course. This one, the art is coming straight out of like luxury 80s, early 90s, trying to capture like that Lamborghini vibe. Very simple. Got the Astrophonica label. So super simple art, but I like it. I you can tell exactly what it is. And then every side of the record, we've just got standard black record. We've got standard black vinyl. And each side is slightly different. No artist information or anything. So the vinyl's not too terribly interesting, but the tunes on here, not to give anything away, are pretty amazing. We start off with Fracture, Get Raw, thumping 4/4 easily and like instantly. You can tell this is influenced by early happy hardcore. But it retains like just enough seriousness, because I don't know about you, when I first started getting into raving music, I definitely listened to a little bit of happy hardcore, and there's some stuff I enjoyed, but it was always so cheesy that I never could quite get into it. But this retains some seriousness that I really loved. It's full and realized at a drum, but it's done in a drum bass way, which is like really amazing. Not a lot of artists have done this. I mean, certainly people have taken influences from happy hardcore. I mean, drum bass evolved from happy hardcore, but you don't get an LP like this that often. The second song on the A side is More Sounds, You Don't Know. Once again, More Sounds has always been extremely experimental. This one, he's going for a 4/4 beat, and he intertwines an Amen, which is like really reminiscent of early hardcore, because that was kind of like how drum and bass started, was hardcore 4x4 beats and like people just throwing some breaks under it, and it's slowly building out from that. And I love this tune. It's amazing. Sam Binga and Oh Hell, On Hell, A Mighty Quest. This one actually hits a little bit too close to the happy hardcore 4/4 hard house stuff that it's not my favorite. I don't think it retains enough drum and bass, but it's still a good tune. It's just, in my opinion, one of the weaker ones of this LP. Next up, we got Addison Groove, and it's more 4/4, and Addison Groove does a lot of 4/4 stuff, so that makes more sense. But it intertwines with a breakbeat. It's got a really heavy 808. You can tell that he produces 4/4 in the real life. It's such a good tune. I can't recommend it enough. Probably my tune of the LP. So on the second plate, we've got, starting out with Hieroglyphics Aura. more chilled out stuff, which really rounds out this LP, right? We're not just going for club bangers. We're trying to create a full listening experience for someone. Definitely a great tune. Then we've got Louis James, who, as I said, I'm not as familiar with him, and which is unfortunate because it's a little more subtle and it's pretty heavy on the 4/4. And this is the one that I think almost takes it out of the realm of what I'm looking for. I've never been a huge fan of 4/4. I don't love techno. I hate to say it, and I know there's so many drum and bass people out there. I don't love techno. I don't love house. There's some electro house that I do enjoy, but it's a completely different thing for me than drum and bass. I don't feel like it's that intellectual. I just feel like it's party music. And the thing that I love about drum and bass is I feel like it's party music that's intellectual. I think it hits that, except for the people that the Clips and the Hazards who are just making party music. So it may be my least favorite song on the EP, but the LP, I'm sorry. But it has its place here for sure. Next, we got Philip D. Kick. As I said, that's Ohm Unit, and he used to do so much footwork, and he keeps the footwork going in this one, and it's a little bit more of a 4/4 footwork workout. It's got lots of weight, 808. I love footwork style 4/4. I love footwork music in general. Ohm Unit's always been amazing at it. This is a killer tune. And then last but not least, we've got Fracture and Sam Binga with EBP, which is just a straight up 80s electro tune. Like, it sounds kind of like Planet Rock by Afrika Bambaataa. It's in that same style. It's b-boy music. It's great. I love it. So as you can tell, as far as an LP, the hard thing about me doing these reviews is most of the time, at least for the new stuff, I'm buying what I want and I love. But I cannot recommend this LP enough. I haven't heard a release from Astrophonica in a very long time that I haven't loved. It's a buy on site label for me. I don't even have to listen to it. Definitely go pick up this one. I'm gonna give this one a 4.5 dub plates out of 5 dub plates. So high praises for this. And if you watched my best of the year, you definitely know this is on there. So make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what you think of this. Did you hate this LP? Did you love it? Am I off my rocker because it's so weird? Let me know. Thanks. Bye.